Emily, Laser Princess, Pink Raccoon, Sip of Wine. Tried to put on a Space Age love song when I was going to start the video. Love that song. Flock of Seagulls, really underrated. Okay. Season 4, Episode 19, New Moon Rising. Deeply problematic episode, just for the sole reason that they keep insisting on trying to make Oz, morally good in some way. But his actions in this episode really kind of undermine that presentation. Oh, yeah. Oz wolfs out on Tara in a bit of blatant homophobia. It's like the instant he realizes that Willow and Tara are a couple, it's like he goes right to rage. Just so nauseating. Is this why old single women like cats? Which was first, this or Eleanor Abernathy? Oh, I'm so far beyond the norm. Is it not obvious the demons are intentionally packing the initiative? Like, how are the people running the initiative not like thinking about that at all when they start having so many people coming in right after their big Adam guy escapes, Again, not a liked episode here. Show really likes justifying bad relationships. Does anyone but Faith know Willow is with Tara? At this point, apparently not. Fractures in Buffy x Riley starting to show clearly. Yeah, if you've watched the show up till this point and you didn't understand that Buffy and Riley are not going to last, I don't know what to tell you. Like Willow's coat, except I'd prefer it not in brown. Purple is better. Purple, I like purple. I'm not wearing any purple right now anyway, except for the purple checks on my glasses, I guess. Well, my tights are purple. My underwear is purple. Yeah, Riley's alarm would not wake me up. It's so fucking quiet. And then he gets up and instantly starts doing push-ups like he's One Punch Man. It's like, come on, you're not Saitama. It's complicated because of Tara. It is heartbreaking, as is Buffy's reaction to Willow saying that. It's just they should have been they should never have killed Tara off. That was so awful. And there's a lot of stuff they did with her that really fucking sucked over the course of the series. Spike and Adam. How long can Adam tolerate incompetence? That's what the real question is as soon as they hook up. Willow and Tara in this episode makes me cry. Yeah, zero misinformation. Oz, I can smell her on you is just so gross. And I mean, it makes sense in character. He's a werewolf. And now that he's, accepted that and he's not just, being led astray by people who don't understand Garu culture. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. And right to violence. He looked like a man. I don't know if anyone remembers Miss Swan. Spike, you were a Boy Scout? Adam, parts of me. that did crack me up. He did the Scout's honor thing with his clawed hand. Hmm. The foil pit again. Torturing a werewolf, not a good idea. if you do happen to capture a werewolf as some sort of government organization and put them in a foil-lined pit in a cage and strap him down, you don't want to torture him. Obviously, probably would not be safe letting him go ever again, but the more you torture him, the more he's going to visit it back on you when he does escape. That's all I'm saying. He's a werewolf. It's kind of their whole thing is violence. How is Spike short of cash? Seriously, just think about everything you've ever seen, vampire lore and stuff. How does a vampire end up, essentially begging for money? It doesn't make any sense. Good job with the escape, Riley. Seriously, why would he think he could do that alone? Right? They let him go. He could have gone to Buffy and said, "Hey, Buffy, they captured Oz. We got to bust him out." But no, he for some reason thinks he can just walk out of there with this, basically what the army guys seem to be thinking of as a new toy. So much for Riley being smart. Buffy's gang are anarchists. They are not. Funniest thing ever in the show. They're a wide cross-section of libbed-up centrists. Zero misinformation. Adam plugged into landlines is hilarious. He's got like a little thing. It's like the metal thing on his face flaps open, and it's got a little landline plug. He also has like a disk drive, like a 3.5 floppy disk drive in his chest. It's so good. This is hilariously like messed up technology. Another scene, it would have been so cool to see Willow go off, escape from the technocracy. Yeah. Get that floating pencil going, Willow. No, sir, I am an anarchist. Riley's best line in the entire show. Yeah. Not really particularly a fan of Riley, but that was a good line when he punches the guy. Camping in the ruins of the high school just seems like a bad idea to me. That place is gonna fall down at some point. It's got to. Tell him, Buffy. Yeah, for real though. Oz seems much angrier Willow's with a woman than if she'd found a new oh yeah, guy. He really does. He really does. Like when he shows up and he's like, Xander said you don't have a new man, you get the feeling like he wouldn't even be trying to hook up with her again if she had a new man. But it really pisses him off that she is now a lesbian, for what I'm sure fans of the show would say is not purely bigotry reasons. Whatever. It was my fault I upset you. Makes me feel bad for all those times I said that about my ex. Zero misinformation. You have to be with the person you love, says Tara, and then Willow says, I am. And I am just bawling every time I see that line. And I really wish that I was a human being so that someone would want to have that with me. But yeah, not a great episode.